Hey, what's up, Dividend Nomads? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about growing a small portfolio from scratch, from absolutely $0 to growing it to where you can generate some passive income to actually pay for some bills. And that's what I've been doing with this small portfolio that I have. I just take my money from YouTube. It's like $100 to $300 a month, depending on how many people watch the videos. But I just take that money and put it into the small portfolio, and I've slowly been trying to grow it and create some passive income so I can use to spend on some bills. And I actually used this to pay my rent last month. So we're going to dive in here and take a look at it, and I'll show you guys how I'm growing this. And I'll also take you into the spreadsheet and show you what's going on behind the scenes so you can see how long I've been doing this and that kind of thing. And if you want the spreadsheet, the link's below. It's for free. Just go down there and grab it if you want it. And yeah. So anyway, let's dive into the phone. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Let's open up Webull. And I'll open up here. So here, I'll refresh it for you guys if the internet allows. Okay, right now, you can see this portfolio is valued at $3,718. And if you look at the top, I'll put it up here so it's easier to see. My cash balance is $931. So I need to put some of this money into the market, which I'm probably going to do today. This is Monday at the time of this recording. If I open up here, my positions, you can see I only have one, and that's Misty. And if I open this one up, you can see I've got 135 shares right now, and my average cost is $22.22. And it says I'm down, which of course I am on the market return, but this isn't including the dividends. Including the dividends is actually positive. We'll get into that in a minute on the spreadsheet. But why do I only have one position? Because like I just showed you, you can see here, the value of the portfolio is actually very small. And if you start out and you over diversify in the beginning, you're going to be spread way too thin, and it's not going to give you a chance to really make or to really receive a lot of payments, because you'll have a little bit here and a little bit there. And so I like to be highly concentrated in the beginning until I start building up some money and some cash flow. And then when I get to my initial goal, like I say, just for example, say I want to make $500 a month. Once I hit that $500 a month from being, highly concentrated, then I will start spreading my money out into other things. But first, you don't want to do that in the beginning, or I don't want to do that in the beginning, because it's just too difficult to reach your goal when you spread out 10 or 12 different stocks when you get $1,000 in your account. It just don't make sense. So this is the best way that I've found that works. So I'm going to take you to the spreadsheet and show you exactly how it's been working. So let's go do that. So if I open up my screen recording here for you guys so you can see it. New screen recording. 3, 2, 1. Bam. All right, let's open up my Webull tracker. So this is the spreadsheet. It's in the description below. But anyway, you see all the tabs down here. If you just go down here to the positions tab, over here on the left, it tells you how to do it. Go to the positions tab. You can see there's my Misty position. 135 shares, 22.22 is my cost. And if you scroll over here, you see all these other categories. Got a bunch of stuff going on here for the day changes and 52 highs on those and all of that. But this is the most important part right here that you want to see. Let me make it bigger so you can see it, is the returns. So you can see the market return on this portfolio is negative $200, but the total return is $521. So basically, if I sold this position, I would still walk away with $521 more than what I started with, because this is a positive number, right? So if you look here, the total return so far, this portfolio has produced a 17% total return, which is pretty good, because on average, we all know, we've heard it a million times, the market tends to produce like 10 to 12% return on average per year. So this outperforms what the market typically does. So that's why this is here in the portfolio, because I'm getting a 17% return on my money, which isn't bad, right? And if you look over here, there's some other things. You have portfolio allocation percentage and the dividend and yield on cost and all that other stuff. So all that's right there. Somebody asked me the other day actually about the spreadsheet. They're like, oh, I put all the things in and it didn't work or something. If you look here, if you put in let's just put an example here to show you TSLA. We'll put Tesla here, right? And then if you go over here, you'll see it automatically populates See, now it says Tesla. And then you put in how many shares you have. So you have 20 shares, something like that. Bam. Say you bought it at, I don't know, say $201.25. I don't know. Now you see all these things start populating for you automatically. Then you can choose what do you have, you know, what sector it is. You can see the portfolio allocation, the dividend, all this stuff pops up automatically. The only thing you got to fill out is the yellow ones. And the reason why I don't fill this out over here is because we don't know the dividend growth rate technically in Misty, because it changes. Like sometimes it's high, sometimes it's low. Like every month it's different because it's a monthly paying thing. So I don't fill that out, but all the other stuff automatically auto-populates. And then once you're done with that, you just go into your dividend log at the bottom down there. And then you see my dividend log is here. And now we have Tesla here. I can go in here and say, I don't know, just for example, say I made $100, right? Just put it there. And if I go to my positions, now you can see my returns have changed because my dividends are all calculated in there, and all this stuff changed too because all that stuff has been calculated into the formula. So that's all you got to do there. So anyway, let's get rid of this thing because I don't want to make this messed up, and I'll show you guys what's happening in the portfolio. We're gonna get rid of this too. Bam. See if you take this away. Bam. Now everything has disappeared. It's all gone. And then if I go back here to the dividend log, see, let me just take this away. Bam, everything's gone. It happens automatically. But anyway, here's the Misty position. Let's make it bigger. Okay, Misty, so look, in September, they pay me $1.85. October, $12. November, $13. December, $9. And then we started getting more views because that was back when I started this whole thing. We started getting some more views, started making a little bit more money, and I started putting more money into the portfolio and buying more Misty each and every month. And you can see we got $31, $60, $75, $145. Last month was $237. This month only $147. So it didn't quite make enough to pay the rent this month for this small apartment I'm in. But if you look over here too, so you have the sold positions. And I actually sold some covered calls with extra cash I had, or not covered calls, cash secured puts with cash I had. I made $46 off of that on top of the $147. So far for this month, this portfolio has paid me $194, which I know is not like super impressive, but $194 is enough to pay a phone bill for most people, or maybe pay your car insurance or something like that, right? It'll pay a bill, and that's only $3,000 that's invested in here. That's it, like $3,700. And you can see how long I built this up. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 9 months or something, 10 months. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. So I've been doing this for 10 months, $100, $200 at a time, just very slow and steady. But now we're getting that each and every month. $375 that month, $289. So each and every month we're getting paid money. And it's enough money to actually pay some bills, get some stuff done. So that's the power of this. If you just start slowly, steady, stay the race, don't over diversify at first until you get to like a certain goal that you have set, and then you can start spreading your money out once your portfolio starts getting larger. I've seen some people have a portfolio with like $2,000 in it, and they have 10 stocks. Like that is just really hindering your progress and hindering your payments, and it's going to take a lot longer to get to where you want to go if you're going about it that way. So anyway, I hope this was helpful. If you want the spreadsheet, like I said, just click the link below, get it for free, and also get a newsletter, free newsletter about dividend investing and stuff like that, and other things, finance, and just keep up with what's going on. I just shared with you guys some tips and tricks and stuff I've learned over the years, as well as what's going on in my life as a nomad, traveling around the world and doing all these things. Like I said, here I'm in China right now. So anyway, if you want to keep up with all of that, just grab it below for free. And see you guys on next video. Anything you want to know, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll try to get those videos out for you guys. Oh yeah, also, I finally did my taxes. As an expat, I don't have to do taxes until, like it's supposed to be, I can extend it till October, but I went ahead and did it just like last week. So I'm going to make a video and share all that stuff with you guys too. If you want to see that, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, that video will be out for you guys. All right. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all take care and have a good day.